Desire is what drives us. What's hot for us is a woman who's crazy about us. It feeds our ego and it feeds us sexually, right? Most guys are actually not leading in the bedroom. What I mean by that is like they're trying to get the sex. She's the gatekeeper to the sex. She gives the sex, and then okay, he is the guy that's doing the sex, doing usually the guy's doing more of the work, unless she's on top, right? The guy's doing the work, right? The foreplay and all this stuff, but it's to her like, you know, what can I do? Like, can I do this next? Can I do that next? Not that you're asking for permission, but it's like you're qualifying essentially to the woman and she's gatekeeping that sex, which mean, and so that actually puts her in the leadership position when it comes to sex, that dynamic. And that's where most of it is. And I'm not saying that you would lead a woman into hard stops or, you know, boundaries like that and cross boundaries with her. It's not what I mean. But there's a difference between a woman who is being the gatekeeper to the sex and going, you know, giving you her reactions so that you then react and try to make her, you know, do better and feel better and all that stuff, versus you leading her and her submitting and releasing herself to you. Do you know what I mean? And so when she's designed to do that, and when you get very good at creating a sexual experience for a woman, she submits and just falls into your frame at that time and gets led and dominated and controlled the way that you want. And then you push her to places that she's never been before sexually. Now, when she has that experience, her genuine desire for you and sexual desire, she will go feral for you. And then she will like lose her mind in the bedroom too. And she'll crave it and want it from you and all of this stuff. And she'll do things to just demonstrate, like she'll be crazy about you sexually, basically. And it'll be more so than the toxic person. The toxic person does it because she enjoys doing it and getting the reaction out of you. So she acts like you're the best D in the world and acts, you know, oh, I just want you. I want your dick so much. Blah. And there's a lot, you know, sex feels good. So of course that's an element of truth to it for her, but she is doing it because it's the fact that she's getting that reaction out of you. That's her motivator. Whereas a healthy chick likes the reaction she gets out of you, but her motivator is because she is overwhelmed with her emotions and feeling like incredible. And so when you get a girl to that incredible feeling, most women have never even been there. Okay. That's statistically a true thing. When you can get her to that point, the sex is better with a healthy chick. Because think about it. The BPD girl is the crazy in bed girl for plug and play any dick. All right. It's transactional. She's that same girl who acts like she's obsessed with your dick, has done that several times over. The only difference is she's learned from the previous guy how to do it a little bit better. And so she is that's the only difference. She is just the same, you know, oh, I love it. Okay. Person, right? With you that she was several times over in her life. Whereas the healthy chick is like acting like crazy person in the bedroom in ways that she's never done before. And she's like embarrassed at herself sometimes. And she's like, what the hell's going on? And like crazy. So it's way more rewarding because genuine desire is what drives us. What's hot for us is a woman who's crazy about us. It feeds our ego and it feeds us sexually, right? That there's, you know, there's evolved reasons for that. And so why we desire that so much. And so when a chick is that way and it was a healthy chick, and you know that chick wasn't that way with every other dude, but is that way with you because her healthy framework is, you know, puts up barriers to releasing and letting go like that. And then you lead her into releasing and letting go. Like, whew, okay, forget it. The intimacy and the level of, you know, sexual intensity is so much higher than it ever is with the BPD or MPD girl. The difference with the BPD, MPD girl or the crazy girl, though, is if you're not seducing a healthy girl to that level, then the BPD crazy girls will feel like the better sex. And so a lot of guys are in that framework and they're like, man, the BPD chick will never have crazy sex like that again. Where she was uninhibited and just would do whatever and was crazy desiring you. Okay, when you're really good at seduction and you can flip that framework where instead of her being the decider, you become the decider and she follows you and it feels out of control in the bedroom and goes crazy for you. Let me tell you, with a healthy mindset and mentality, a healthy mental framework, who is crazy about you in the bedroom, way better. Like, that exceeds any sexual experience probably that you'll ever have, in my opinion. So that's how you overcome. Do you know what I mean? Is you getting better at seduction. I mean it. It's not just a grip of my stuff, but really getting better at seduction, both in and out of the bedroom. Because what makes for the intense experience in the bedroom is often most of that, by the way, is what happens outside of the bedroom. I mean, you still have to do the things in the bedroom. Can't remove that from the equation, but what happens outside of the bedroom, right, is in the build up to that. That's what creates this massively intense experience for her. And when you go there and you have that, you won't go back to BPD. You won't go back to NPD. You won't go back to crazy. I mean, not for very long. Maybe if you're in a dry spell and you're single, whatever, but you're not getting emotionally attached and you're not like even letting that chick know where you live, maybe, right?